Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Friday Frolics. I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I think I explained it wasn't really a video. It was more of an information video that I have been sick. Excuse me. Still have a bit of a cough. My head is now open and draining. But man, I had a time there for a while. I don't know. It was just officially diagnosed by the doctor as a sinus infection, but I mean to tell you, it knocked me off my feet. For 1 week, I did nothing but sit in this chair and play games on the computer and nap and watch TV and eat, which I didn't need to do. But I finally it was this sinus more than any of them. This sinus really got clogged up, and I'm wondering, for those of you that have been around for a little while, you remember I had some surgery on my nose back in November, and ever since that surgery, that was to remove a skin cancer, this side has never been as open as the other side. Ever since that surgery, it's like things moved over a little bit. I don't know, maybe there's some scar tissue or something in there. And I've always had problems with my sinuses, so I was wondering if maybe that being not so open would cause me problems. Well, I started with a head cold. My daughter had one. She was stopped up for 2 or 3 days, and then it was gone. So I was hoping that was what I was going to do. It was. I was stopped up for a couple of days, and then it seemed to be gone, but then this sinus started hurting. And I mean, it got to the point where I felt like if I leaned over, my face was going to fall into my lap. There was just so much pressure and pain in there. So that's when I went to the doctor. And I just haven't felt like doing much of anything. It took all of my energy. I didn't have any drive. Like I said, all I wanted to do was sit here and do nothing. That was all I wanted to do. But anyway, I'm heading back into the land of the living again. I have done a video for you for Monday. I was still not feeling too well when I did it, so if I don't sound perky, that's probably why. And I already have an idea of what I want to do for you for next week. And for the next week. And then I really need to do something from my patrons. It's time for them to, my Patreon patrons, time for them to get their special video. I did a really nice one last month. I wish I could tell you all about it, but let's just say I decorated a picture frame with flowers, and I love it. It's so pretty. So anyway, I haven't really had a lot I don't have a lot to tell you because I haven't done anything. Easter is going to be Sunday, and for those of you that celebrate Easter, I hope you have a joyous, happy Easter. Easter's always been a special time for me. I'm going to have lunch with my kids, and after we go to church, and it's to me, it's even more important than Christmas. Christmas is an awesome time, but I think Easter is even more special because that's when my Savior died, and rose again, and he's still living today. So, that it's always been a special time for me. I don't, like I said, I don't have a lot to tell you just because I haven't done a whole lot. I did do a class last Saturday with Richard, and that was fun. I did a mixed media canvas with him. And, I like mixed media. It's a lot of fun, but I prefer cards, but the mixed media has been fun to learn. And I did join his mixed media club. And from what he said, the first 3 projects, it's a monthly class. The first 3 projects are going to be canvases. And like the first one we did was breathe. And sometimes we need to just breathe. Just let everything go and just take a deep breath and breathe. But he said the next two, and we'll find out today what the next one is, and then the one after that we have to wait till next month to figure out. But he's planning on doing a grouping of 3 canvases. So he'll have something inspiring, I'm sure. You know, he's an awesome person. I admire him and his family so much. So I did get that done Saturday and actually slept through part of it because it's all on YouTube. And at least with YouTube, I can go back and watch it later. But I just wanted to pop in and let you know I'm here. I'm on the road to recovery. Hopefully I'll be back, in full swing before too long. But I'm getting there. I've started going back to exercise class this week, but I only went twice. I couldn't do the third time. Excuse me. I'll be so happy when this drainage stops and those globs that get in your throat, when they go away. Because that's my main thing right now. Let me take a sip of tea. It just feels so good sometimes to have something cool against my throat. Not that my throat is sore. It's not sore. It just feels like there's a glob there. But I'm sure it's my sinus is draining and it will go away. Just like everything else, it will get better. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope the weather is good to you wherever you are. It's supposed to be fairly nice here in Virginia. It's going to be in the 60s tomorrow and Sunday, so that'll be a nice weekend. But I will see you again next Friday with Friday Frolics. And come join me on Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time is when I post my Monday tutorials. And like I say, I've already done this week's, and I may even throw in this other one if I can get it done in time. So have a great weekend, and I will be back again on next Friday with Friday Frolics. Bye-bye.